a Chevy, the king of my city. Can't nobody check me, they know where I'm at if they're coming to get me. I've been in the pocket like keys in a wallet. If you think you got it, then pull up and bet me. I'm keeping it solid and just being honest. You ain't gotta like me, but gotta respect me, make it. Boy, if you ain't talking paper, I tell shorty spin around and watch it. Every time I hit the stage, I make it. Yeah, I just pull up to the crib and then boy, if you ain't talking paper, I tell shorty spin around and watch it. Every time I just pull up to the crib and then
We are looking live at a beautiful fly-in to Everbank Stadium here in Jacksonville. But even if you close your eyes, Brock, you'd still know exactly where you were by the rallying cry of the Jaguar faithful in the stands. Coming up, a highly anticipated contest between the Carolina Panthers and the Jacksonville Jaguars. Cam Little after the opening kick. And we're off from Jacksonville. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Down.
They'll start on the ground. Gallup. This drive is going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. Motioning him from the slot right.
Ready?
The first carry now for Jonathan Brooks. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Hauled down by Andrew Winger.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door to a bigger gap in the future.
Ready, set.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
Come on, set. Check, huh?
Shotgun snap now to Young. That's caught for the first. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Give him a couple on that carry. 2nd down coming up.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones in the mounts are really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
He's going to push one deep down the right. And there's a man there. It's intercepted.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 4-yard line.
Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's 1st and 10.
Silver.
Here's Travis Etienne on the ground. And it looks like they'll give him about 2 on the opening play of this drive.
In truth, Kate, kind of felt like he was lucky to get what he got right there. The pressure from this defense to go get that safety, it was on. And that same pressure, well, they're not going to back down here on 2nd down as well.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Lisa 24.
Off the play action, it's Lawrence. This is complete to Ferguson on left. And they're there to send him out of bounds, but Brock, the damage has been done as he gets him up past the 20. They get 16 yards on that play. And that's good for a Jacksonville 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Red.
Out of the gun, a give to Etienne. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday, but doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Puka Nacua, the target on that throw. So they're left facing third and long.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
That's Ferguson. He brings it in. And the stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. They get 35 out of that play. And the Jaguars have a first down.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Here's ETN on first down. And I don't think he got beyond the line there. Yep, no gain on the play. It's going to be second down. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock, here who've got to have short memories. You tell me this too. Defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock him backwards.
That's on target. Puka Nacua. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for a Jacksonville first down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
They've come out swinging to begin this contest as they've got it down to the 31. Escapes the pocket. Now here he goes. His slide puts a bow on this play after a gain of about 6.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide in practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
As a quarterback, you love when that screen pass is called. At least I used to. And you want to attract that defense and all those guys coming after you. But you also got to find a throwing lane. And he couldn't do it on that one.
Red on red. Silver.
ETN on third down. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars drive the length of the field and take a 6-0 lead. Travis Etienne, the touchdown. Cam Little to try the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Jaguars take a 7-0 lead as he starts this year 1 for 1. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. And he's going to elect not to bring this one out, so no run back this time. He'll pick things up from the 35. So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Red, 38. Hut.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. That's him on the quick hitter. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
This is Dowdle on 2nd down. And he manages to get back to the line, but no further, as we're at the end of 1. We're through 1 quarter of this opening weekend of football. 7-0 is our score. Back to Everbank Stadium in just a bit.
Okay, ready?
We're ready to go with the 2nd quarter. It's Panthers football. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half.
On the ready.
About set. This is 3rd and 5.
Set. Ready.
Young working from the gun. Short pass brought in. And he will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. It's a gain of 22. And that's going to bring up a Carolina first down.
Speaks to this guy's talent as just an all-around difference maker, playmaker. We see him line up as a receiver, and we don't even bat an eye, Kate. And we don't really bat an eye when he makes that kind of play either. This guy's just different, built for the moment.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Stop right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
Out of the gun, Young. Throw is there for Jatavion Sanders. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
They'll come up on 1st and 10.
First down, Panthers.
Down.
Running back sent in motion left.
Yellow. Ready?
Young on 1st and 10. Dialing up a receiver screen. They come crashing down on that receiver screen, and they take him down behind the line.
You call that receiver screen, and every once in a while, that wide receiver, he's got to be his own blocker. He's got to make the first guy or two miss. That didn't happen, play goes nowhere.
All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Set.
And they're going to throw out of the gun. That's McMillan with the catch out left. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Set. Hut. Set.
On 3rd down, it's Young. The Jaguars are there. He's hauled down. And they come up big on 3rd down there with the set. On comes Ryan Fitzgerald and the Panthers field goal team here on 4th down. This from 48 on the left hash. Fitzgerald sends this through. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
A defensive kicker, man, that is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
That's going to be taken in at the 8. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes 1st and 10.
Take right open. Please, 24.
Lawrence working from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Kate, it just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
Nakua here. He's got it. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. Within 25 on that play. And the Jaguars have a first down. Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
And they take this in for the score. The Jaguars now lead by 10. Travis Etienne, the touchdown. Little able to connect on the point after. And the Jaguars drive their lead to 11.
14. Panthers 3. Cam Little will kick off for the Jaguars.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
Ready, set.
Now it's Young. And set up the screen. It's Hubbard. And he's going to be marked down 5 yards short of that first. So 2nd and 5 on deck as we've reached our 2-minute warning. Hang with us. More football coming up from everybody. Five still to go here. This is 2nd down. Back to throw. Here's Young. Finds the in route, complete. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him, only to drop the hips, come right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Young throwing here. Field, and he's got McMillan. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Ready.
Here's Young again. That one connects. And he's out of bounds at the 3. Nearly got to the end zone there.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Ready.
Sticking to the air, it's Young. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. And as that one falls incomplete, Brock, the pressure ticks up just a bit because this has been too good a drive to not pay it off in the end zone.
Yeah, Kate, it's time to find your best matchup.
Yeah.
Unless you're already committed to going for it on 4th, you've got one more shot. Players, not plays. Get it to your best player.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers make it a 1-score game before halftime. Xavier Legette with the touchdown. Fitzgerald up and good on the PAT. And the Panthers cut the lead down to 4. We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. He fields it from the 8. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's 1st and 10.
Hey, Ron.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. Connection made, Travis Etienne. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. The Jaguars are going to call their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Just a yard left to go on 2nd down.
Hey, easy. Ralph. Hey, Soko, hot.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Into the hands of his running back, Etienne. And he's out of bounds, but what a great play there, Brock. He's got him into field goal range. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
I think one of my favorite adjectives, I don't know why, it just sounds good off lips, is shred. Shredding paper. Shredding the slopes. Or a dude shredding a defense just like that.
Cut near the goal line. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars grow their lead just before halftime. It's a Puka Nacua touchdown. Little Tex on the extra point. And the Jaguars drive their lead to 11. Set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball at the 35 to begin this drive. So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
Down.
Shotgun snap now to Young. That's low and bounces short of his man.
Each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative, this quarterback, stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Throwing from the gun. Able to find one throw here. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line. And a lone yard coming up.
Here we go. Set.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. It's caught by Hubbard. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
It's a gain of 2.
Now Carolina's going to take a timeout. That's its 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
At the 46-yard line.
1st and 10 now from the 46.
22 minutes. Ready.
Again, it's Young. Connects on the crosser. And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10. To the air yet again. Young. Lasers this one deep down the middle. And that one is incomplete. And the clock stops with 18 seconds to go. Thought he had a touchdown there. And it's going to be 2nd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Here we go. Set.
On 2nd and 10, Young. Gets him on the in route. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Now the Panthers decide to spend their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. 7th play of the drive. They've been moving it well. This is 3rd and 6. They'll throw 3rd and long. That's much too high and out of the end zone. Incomplete. So they take their shot for the end zone, Brock, rather than focusing on that 1st down marker. And now they've got a decision to make.
Yeah, I think with that incompletion, they've made the decision. You better send that field goal team on. They took the shot. They just couldn't finish it.
Fitzgerald sends this through. And that brings the deficit back within a score, 8 points.
I don't think there's any question. This is going to be a close game when it's all said and done because it's awfully tight here at the half. And that field goal, that gives them a little more confidence running into the locker room.
Fields the hard squib kick. He stopped on the run back to the 27. One last play before the break. They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. And he doesn't get much there on what turns out to be the final play of the half. See what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our 2nd half. Brown with a return here. And this drive will start inside the 25.
1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Red 23. Here we go.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. He finds Brown right side. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Lisa 24. Red.
1st and 10, it's Lawrence. keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. They get 23 on that one. And that's good for a Jacksonville first down.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of him.
On 1st and 10, here's Lawrence. Short pass brought in. Across the line, into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars grow the lead coming out of halftime.
The play really had all the elements you're looking for from a tight end, showing that he can stretch that field. Route check, secure the catch, quickly become a runner, check. And finally go finish that drive off and celebrate with your homeboys.
That one splits the uprights. And the Jaguars lead by 15 now. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. And he fields this one, but is not going to return it from the end zone. So the ball going to be placed down at the 35-yard line. So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10. From the pistol, it's Young. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get it up to the 44.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Here we go. Ready.
Young working from the gun. Completed over the middle. And he's officially into enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
The inside give to Dowdle. Good defensive effort here. Drives them back across midfield onto their own side. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number one is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Looking to his running back, incomplete. That play's going to bring up 3rd down.
Right, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Running back motions right. On 3rd down, it's Young. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that brings up 4th and long. Carolina in punt formation. Now he starts from the 6. And he's out of bounds after some great work on that return. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Hey.
Here's ETN to begin the drive. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
On red.
Lawrence working from the gun. Able to find the Kua here. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got him going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
He'll give this up the middle to ETN. He's got him 6 yards on that carry. It's 2nd down.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
1st down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4.
Hey, Lion.
Lawrence looking to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free, incomplete. Looking that time for Terrence Ferguson. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
A 28-yard pickup there. And the Jaguars have a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the
Hey,
25-yard line.
From the gun, ETN gets it. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
Okay, the 2-yard run on 1st down, I think that keeps you ahead of schedule. You're going to have to pick up the pace.
22-yard line.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Hey, let's go.
Looking to throw, Lawrence. Throw left side, caught by Brown. He picks up about 6 on the play. Stopped though right near the marker. Didn't get it, 3rd down.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Facing 4th down, the Jags electing to send out Cam Little for this field goal try. It's from the left hash, 33 yards. Little knocks it through. And it's a 3-score game now, an 18-point lead.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is if the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
Ready.
Out of the gun, Young. Outright, Leggett makes the ground. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
8 yards on the pickup.
We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the 4th quarter. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
Here we go.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Dumps it off to his running back. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage.
That just might be a throw he regretted as soon as you let it go. I know that feeling. He was doing all he could to find a completion down the field. But they were all over that check down, ready to turn it into a negative play.
Here we go.
Going to throw here on 3rd. Put the body on the line for his team. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
First and 10 at the 45.
Here's Young again. Big catch made, and he got both feet in. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's good for a Panthers 1st.
Ready.
Sticking to the air, it's Young. Cut at the 10-yard line. And he's going to be dropped with a big hit at the end of that. But the effort still sets him up with a 1st and goal.
First down. 1st and goal at the 10-yard line.
Come on, ready.
Again, it's Young. And he's got it. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers get it back to within 2 possessions. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Brock. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring to a defense, other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play, and he just exposed them.
Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. Brown with a return here. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Jaguars take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes first and 10. On the ground to begin this drive with ETN. Along the right sideline, there's space. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars make it a 3-score game in the fourth. Travis ETN, the touchdown. His third of the game on the ground. Little able to connect on the point after. And the Jaguars push their lead to 18.
Panthers 20. Cam Little to kick off for the Jaguars.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, first and 10. Shotgun snap now to Young. It is cut left side. They push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers. Know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in the route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after.
One play in, Brock, and his drive is already in enemy territory. First down, Young. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now it's second down. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but the heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Brought in right side by McMillan. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Ready?
To the air yet again. Young. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. That's Jordan Lewis. And the Jaguars will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Intercepted. The Jaguars take over first and 10 at their own 44-yard line.
First and 10 coming up. Jaguars ready to take advantage of some good field position they've got here. Counter give to ETN. And that carry only gets one on the plunge up the gut.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. It lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's second and 9. Out of the gun, Lawrence. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
You're just not going to win many games in this league when you can't generate a pass rush until the fourth quarter. You needed to feel the impact from this defense earlier and more often in this game. The lack thereof was a big part of what's put them playing from behind in the final stanza of this one.
It's the 2-minute warning here in Jacksonville. Jaguars looking like they'll start this season with a win. It's a dime look defensively from the Panthers. Third down coming.
Hey, Ron!
Here he goes, third and long. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play. Just loose, incomplete.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that fourth down, it's down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure, and let the cover guys go shut it down.
And they'll down this kick at the 11-yard line, so long field ahead on this next possession. Carolina offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Back to work after throwing the pick. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. He's got it deep downfield. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. Clock is working against them as they hurry up to the line.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Young on 1st and 10. Finds him over the middle. And he takes it across midfield and into Jaguars territory. Looking quickly here.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Back to throw. Here's Young. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Xavier will get the target on that throw. And now they'll face a 3rd and 3.
And 3 yards to go.
You're ready.
Young working from the gun. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
That's one of those third down situations where you're asking an awful lot of your man to make a play to keep this drive going. Too much of a contested catch there, unable to bring it in.
Down big, they're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this.
Here we go. Ready.
Desperation time here. He finds him beyond the marker. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. It's an 8-yard gain. A great call there on 4th down. Keeps this drive moving. It's Young. The throw here on 1st. That one's cut along the left sideline. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
And the Panther 1st down.
Ready. Ready.
To the air on 1st down. Young. That is caught. Hits McMillan again. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. Goes to the hurry-up offense here.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Here's Young to throw.
17-yard line.
That's complete. Dialing up McMillan again. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
That's another Panthers 1st down.
Out of the gun, Young splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line.
A gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Now it's Young.
3-yard line.
And he scores. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers get it back to within 2 possessions. It's a Bryce Young touchdown.
Kate, we know you can do it in different ways in today's NFL at quarterback. Some with the brains and the processing, that anticipation and accuracy. Some could do it with their improv skills to create a play when everything breaks down. And he just put on a show.
Will line up for the 2.
Young's throwing for it. And the pass is successful. That's a little momentum builder as they attack this deficit. All right, Brock, they win empty. We all expected a pass was coming, and they do indeed go to the air and connect on that strike for 2.
Yeah, once you empty that backfield, it does certainly, Kate, alert that defense to pass. And then it comes down to disguise. It comes down to timing, especially on a 2-point with everything condensed. Well done by that offense to go get 2.
A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
At their own 29-yard line.
This will be the final play of the game.
All right, let's go.
Inside handoff goes to Etienne. And he has enough room to gain about 4. So the Jaguars come away with a win in this one. Well, partner, long season ahead, but undoubtedly a good start here today, getting the win in week 1.
Yeah, a bad start now on the other side can snowball on you. One loss into two, into three, and so on. But you get that early win, it can get you playing at a midseason level in the early goings of a season and lead to a really good start that has you talking playoff hopes in the front half of the schedule.
So for my partner Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL, not EA Sports. It's a win for the Jaguars as we bid farewell from Jacksonville.